Okay, everybody that's looking down is probably looking at one of these. Let's just put it in your pocket. I'm only asking for 15 minutes. I know that your wife needs to know what you're doing, and your boyfriend absolutely has to know that you're sitting here listening to this boring guy, but put it in your pocket unless you're going to take a photograph of me and tweet it to Dr. Bhartia or whatever it is at whatever. Okay? So that's my role of my team, by the way. I won't let them use one of these. They have to put all their phones in their pocket. I don't care if it rings or whatever. I had a millennial the other day in my meeting. She managed 45 minutes without looking at her phone. At 45 minutes, I saw this. And I took it off her and put it in my pocket. She had to remain 5 minutes without her phone. She managed 50 minutes without it. You guys can manage 15. Okay, I want to take you on a little bit of a story this afternoon. And it actually, Aglia just absolutely led into what I'm going to be talking about this afternoon. She gave me the lead-in, which is community engagement. Now, corporate responsibility, we've heard all kinds of stuff. We've heard all kinds of things. But what I want to talk about is I want to take you on a story of a $1 billion project that was basically approved by the community. So, let's take a worst-case scenario. Let's take the absolute worst state for violence in Mexico, in an area that is drug-prone. The communities live in fear. The women cannot develop businesses because somebody will come and take money off them. The community is against the mining project. Well, what community is not against the mining project? Nobody wants a mining project in their yard, especially like wherever it is. It was stopped for 5 years, and my boss said, let's buy it. I mean, honestly, is he crazy? So we're in Guerrero. Guerrero is a fabulous, fabulous state in Mexico. It's about 4 hours south of Mexico City on the way to Acapulco. Acapulco, you remember from the 70s, all the rock stars. Well, maybe some of you don't remember the 70s, but the rock stars used to go to Acapulco. They had a fabulous time. But it's been a little bit difficult of late. The area where we've got, let's think about the worst possible case you could put in mind. It's right next to a great big reservoir that people love. It's got drug trafficking, it's got all kinds of things, it's got security problems, there's no road. There is power. We got electricity, which is really good. So we have a few local communities that said, we don't want to do it. So what do? Aglia says, we engage. We communicate. We tell them what we want to do. So we say, we want to build a mine. We want to invest. We want to do jobs. And we tell them what it's going to do. We're going to take down half of the mountain. Not all of it, just half of it. We're in the dirt moving business. If we're going to make gold, we've got to move a lot of dirt. We're going to generate 500 jobs. We're going to generate 3,000 jobs during construction. Oh, now we're starting to listen. We communicated. We said, we got 2 communities that we need to move. Oh, well, this has been our land for a long time, and, we don't really want to move, and we don't, okay, no problem. Let's talk. So we go along. And we follow IFC performance standards, obviously. Performance Standard 5 on involuntary resettlement. This is like, we need you to move so we can build our project. So what do? We take these small communities and we teach them what it means. We communicate with them. We actually put them in the forefront. We educate them what's going to happen. And every single time that we're doing it, we're telling them what's going to happen. We are not going to provide, we had, what do we got? About 8,000 people in the local area. I think I mentioned it earlier. We're not going to provide 8,000 jobs, but we can provide some jobs. We can provide some economic development.